This is Eagle Owl, and today I'll be talking about Cooper Dejean, position revealed. Also, Devin White and Jalen Carter chopping it up on IG, and he said stuff got real with his partner. Lastly, we got to talk about Jeremiah Trotter Jr. Will he be the next TJ Edwards? But let's get straight into it. All right, so let's get straight into it. Cooper Dejean. Cooper Dejean was on a K Adams show, talked a bit. I liked everything he said. He talked about the fans. He talked about his skin color for whatever reason. That's always going to come up because there was technically only like one or two successful cornerbacks that were white. And he also talked about the position. So everybody want to know, is he a nickel corner? Will he be outside? Will he play safety? Is he going to be a special teamer? But let's hear from the horse's mouth. This is what he had to say.
You're there. All signs indicate you're playing corner to start. You can do everything, though. Nickel, safety, return man. It's why you were drafted. Have you talked to coaches, or what's been said about sort of your role and how this team plans to unleash that 33? And I love that number. Those are my lucky numbers.
Yeah. Yeah, I've really talked all three positions with them. I worked mostly the nickel and corner position at rookie minicamp, but there's been talks about safety in the pre-draft and returning as well. So wherever they put me, I'll be excited. I'm excited for the opportunity, to start at the corner position.
It's up to you. So corner over safety is what you'd want.
That's where I'm starting out. Yeah, the nickel and corner position. Yep.
And then you're mentioning return. So you and Coach Clay have.
As you see, man, looked like he would play nickel or outside. I know it was reported by Jeremy Fowler that he will be an outside corner. A video I spoke about, my last video, that he'll be outside. He ain't gonna be safety. I know a lot of people want him to be safety, and honestly, people are using the identity politics. I mean, I don't like it because I look at myself, black guy, and what was one of the things, look at Lamar Jackson. One of the things people kept saying, oh, black people can't really play quarterback, name a black successful quarterback. And I've seen the reverse basically on a cornerback side with a Cooper Dejean. Like, can a white corner actually do it? We will see. We will definitely see. Give him a chance. I said this in my last video. Just give him a chance on the outside. See what he got. And if he don't got it, try him at nickel. If he don't got it there, hey, go to safety. But watching that video, sound like he don't want to really go to safety. And I don't blame him. He made most of his big plays we love at the cornerback position, at outside corner at that. But he also spoke about something else. I really like the relationship between him. He called him Q, but we all know his name is Quinyon Mitchell. And this is what he had to say between the relationship between the two.
The arena
That's
there.
Quinyon Mitchell,
Philly.
right? Another rookie corner.
Yes.
What's it been like to get to know each other? How do your styles of play sort of balance each other out? Are they similar?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're similar in a lot of ways. He's obviously a great player. He can play all over the field. I think really fast, athletic guy. And it's been fun to get to know him so far, and it'll be even more fun to line up with him.
Tell me about
defensive backfield.
Tell me about Big Dom.
I like it because these two, if it goes right, should be with the Eagles for a very long time. And they both should be playing with each other for a very long time. So I'm happy these two are building the connection. I like it. I love it. So shout out to Cooper Dejean. Kept it real. Real stoic like personality. He sound like he don't want to give up too much, but he not too like a loud guy, or he's kind of not really the quiet guy, but he's laid back like me. Like, people call me laid back in my videos because I'm not obnoxious in my videos. So he gives off that personality like he's laid back as well. So I like Cooper Dejean. I like him a lot. Not just on the field, but off the field as well. Come off like a cool guy. But let's see if he can ball. We're going to see if he can ball. And let's talk about Jeremiah Trotter Jr. Jeremiah Trotter Jr. Howie Roseman spoke about him, and Howie Roseman has some nice things to say about him. But let me play this clip.
We're gonna call him Trot. I don't know if he likes that or not, but I think I'm so used to it that it's easy. But the success story, and we talked about a little bit about how much we pay attention to positive or negative reviews we got for the draft. At the end of the day, all that matters is how these guys play and how many games we win. And so if we pick a guy who doesn't have any talent, it may be a great story for one day in the spring, but that's going to go down the wayside once we get to camp and certainly once we get to the season. And so we picked him because of how good a player he is. And you think about his DNA, which comes into play. Obviously genetics come into play for all of us, but he has a history of winning and winning at a high level and wherever he goes. And he's part of that because of the leadership he has on defense, because of the football instincts he has. Again, it goes back to instincts. He can see plays develop. I mean, tremendous blitzer. He's good in coverage. He reminds me a little bit, and I don't want to put too much on him, of T.J. Edwards, where he's got an unbelievable feel for the ball. He's another guy who has vision for the ball. And so I think we got lucky, obviously, based on probably the process and the testing got pushed down a little bit. We certainly had him graded higher than that, and we picked him because of who he is and who he can be as a player. And I think
that's T.J. Edwards. Those some big shoes to fill, man. T.J. Edwards started from the bottom, just a special teamer. But once he got his opportunity, he took full advantage, and you just seen a development. Everybody knew, oh yeah, T.J. Edwards is a big hitter. That's really it. But can he really play the position? Can he really develop to be that guy? He did. Now it came to, can he really cover? Got that down pat. And what happened? Eventually he got paid. Unfortunately, it was somewhere elsewhere, but he got paid. And you could see the versatility in Trotter Jr., but Trotter Jr. is a smaller back than T.J. Edwards. But if he could get that versatility, like the coverage, the hitting, reading plays, I really like Trotter Jr. eyes. Like, he can spot stuff. But now can his body keep up? We will see. Obviously, I think Howie said it correctly. Him and his father are two different players. I mean, Trotter played in the era where it wasn't none of these small linebackers. It was big linebackers making big hits. His son is a bit more slimmer. We know you can't really hit the same, but I think Trotter Jr. probably got his father on. Maybe he could cover better. We don't know. Maybe we could get sideline to sideline better, but you really didn't need these type of traits back at that time. But today's football, you want to have speed on the field, defense and offense. So, yeah, let's see what Trotter Jr. got. I mean, those some big shoes to fill. T.J. Edwards was a different guy. He was different for sure. All right, so let's get into the last topic of the day. Let's talk about Jalen Carter and Devin White. I like this because my big thing has been connection. I think from now on, my big thing is going to be connection. I just talked about Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper Dejean. Now I'm talking about Devin White and Jalen Carter. So Devin White posted a picture, some on Instagram, saying it got real out there. Whatever happened in practice, it's some chemistry building going on. Maybe they running a few drills, a few plays with each other, and they getting that connection down pat. They smiling, shaking each other's hand. They both reposted the picture, and I love it. I love that these dudes are really building something in Philadelphia, and that's what we need. Hopefully Devin White can get to that level where he was playing at the Super Bowl against the Kansas City Chiefs. So Devin White and Jalen Carter on the same page, that's a great thing. Best defensive tackle, your best linebacker, that's going to look good. I'm telling you, man, this defense is going to be, it's going to be fun to watch because it's so unknown. I would say that. It's going to be fun to watch. It's either going to be really disappointing or really beat the odds. It could be disappointing because we still got names and they could be like, man, these dudes are lackluster, even with a Vic Fangio. But then it can be really high. Like, yo, Devin White is playing to that level. Jalen Carter took a step up. Then you got Jordan Davis, Milton Williams, maybe like the Marlon Tees of the world, or Moro Jamo. Maybe Gabe Hall is on the roster. Maybe our edges play up to a high level. Maybe Huff is better than what we think. Josh Sweat back to his old self. So the defense is a big mystery, but we will see, man. But this is a good step that you see a guy like Devin White and Jalen Carter, who were not on the same team last year, kicking it. I call it that. They kicking it, man. But hey, man, what do you think? How do you feel about the news today? The Cooper Dejean thing. How do we feel about it? A lot of people still saying safety, safety, safety. I get it. Also, Jalen Carter, Devin White, Jeremiah Trotter Jr. But this is Eagle Owl. I'm a